Okay, hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about an experience where you've either fallen off a horse or any traumatic experience where you've been bucked off or you've been spooked, anything like that in between the lines, it's anything like that. A lot of things can happen. I'm not going to go through all of those. They all are definitely traumatic experiences, and they are hard and they are scary. And today I'm just going to tell you guys how I deal with them and some of my experiences. And yeah, let's get started. So it's definitely hard when you fall off a horse because you do get really nervous to get back on. You worry if you're good enough to keep going, and I also worry about if it's gonna happen again. It's definitely a very scary experience, because you're this big animal who's like running in the line. You just all of a sudden fall off. It's really scary, and you do lose a lot of confidence. So what helps me always is to tell myself you are getting right back on that horse, and you are not getting off that horse until you ride it, run a lap around that arena. And that's what I do. And usually it does still take a while. It does take me usually a day or two to get over it, because it is a very scary experience, and it does take a lot of people too, because even if it's their first fall, it does take a while because you're really nervous and you don't know if it's gonna happen again, and you lose a lot of confidence. And when that first happened to me, I did lose a lot of confidence. My first traumatic experience was, well, I would rather not talk about it right now because, we can go into that later. I'm gonna waste time talking about it. I'm gonna waste the whole video just talking to you guys about the first very scary thing that ever happened to me. Sorry about anything else over there. I'm on my trampoline outside. It is very scary because I was really about to cry because I didn't know why and what happened, and I never ridden this horse before, so the horse I was riding, so I was wondering if this was gonna happen again and if I was gonna be able to ride the horse again. So I just got back on and I took a little break. We walked around the arena and then we got back into it, and it really does help because you then gain a little confidence. You're like, okay, I can keep going. Something that keeps you going and doesn't make you want to quit for the day. And that's really important, because if you just leave off on a bad note, it really does not help at all. You just feel useless. And there is a saying that if you haven't fallen off a horse and you aren't a true equestrian, it's really the first thing that says to you that you can persevere, and it's you can't deal with this 1,000-pound animal or 800-pound animal if you're scared of falling off, because it's gonna happen, and you gotta just persevere through it. And that's something very, very important that I did spend a lot of time on, because it took me about 2 days where I was in an emotional state where the first time I had fallen off, I was really scared. I didn't know how to deal with it. I was really, it's the kind of feeling you get if any of you out there understand, if you actually ride horses, that when falling off your first time, it's super scary because nothing like this has ever happened before. So you're panicking inside. You're like, what just happened? I thought I was doing good. You start to lose your confidence, and it really does affect you. Another thing is mind games. I had watched another equestrian video on how you get back up at the time, because I was really in a loss, and she said a lot of mind games, and you do get a lot of mind games where your mind's kind of playing with you, and you really got to try to not think of those, because if you do, it starts to get bigger in your head, and then it really is hard. Then you get super nervous the next time you ride, which might not lead to a very good ride, because the horse can tell that you're scared, and so that can lead to another unfortunate event, which that can be very scary, you guys. I don't want any of that to happen to any of you guys, so just telling you, if you ever fall off, make sure that to try to get away from all those mind games that your mind's playing with you. I'm not gonna think about it. Sorry that I heard something behind me. Try to not think of all the other things that's going on in your mind, you shouldn't ride anymore, you're not good enough, you're gonna quit, you know, don't think of that, because that's really what affects your how you ride, and it's like a lot of steps backwards to get back to where you were. So I definitely would make sure to try to think about think of good things, like how well you can canter, how well you can post, and just little bitty things like how well you can tackle a horse, how long does it take you. It's like the little things that like say, oh, I'm good at this, definitely help your self-esteem get back to where you were, and when the next time you ride, you're ready and you're not afraid to fall off, which is awesome. And it definitely helps me. So I hope all this information you guys helps you guys. And if you guys want to hear anything more, comment down below where I can figure out questions, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!